quarterly tracker is ready. So I just finished the quarterly tracker that is based on the quarterly reviews that are due by Tom Ferry every single quarter. So I made something to keep us on track. Ideally, it will be great if you can print it large and laminate it so you can see it in your office. And it flows from our daily tracker, our daily journal that I created. So a quick reminder, this is what the daily journal looks like. This is the most important page in it. And this is every day, identify what you're grateful for, your affirmation, and the top 3 to accomplish with which one is the most important task. So this right here is to keep you on track, setting priorities, because as you heard at the lead retreat, it's really important to set priorities. What is most important? Because there's so many things that we have to deal with. And setting good priorities is going to ensure that you're moving your business forward. The other thing that's part of the tracker is the conversations. So you want to put your daily goal and then with check marks or numbers, just track for that day. How many conversations did you have? Because everything flows from the conversations, as you know. The more conversations, the more opportunities, the more appointments, the more signed contracts. And on top, there's the mindset boosting tools. So if during your prospecting time, there's some challenges or you need to take a break, these are some ideas you can use to replenish and feel better and get right back in the saddle to continue with your conversations. So that's the daily tracker, the daily journal. There is a link for this in Discord. You can print that or you can get it from Amazon. Now the new tracker, this is to track quarterly activities. So it flows directly from the quarterly reviews that Tom asks us to do every quarter. And that flows from the business plan that we create in the beginning of the year. Because we want to set a big goal for the year, but then we want to break it down into manageable pieces. First, break it down by quarter, then break it down by week. And then this way, you're making sure you're putting all the little pieces that it takes to move your business in the right direction that you set in the business plan. So ideally, print this large. I just quoted it from Staples. You can get the 24 by 18 inches, which is quite a big size. You can get that printed and laminated for under 25 bucks. Because ideally, you want to fill out the information, your quarterly, your yearly goals, the individual quarterly GCI units and volume goals. And then every week, you want to fill out the weekly tracker and your pipeline. So ideally, use a dry erase marker, and then every week erase and start from the beginning, fill it out. And then if you take a snapshot of that and send it to us with the coaching call log, that will satisfy the number portion that's in the coaching call log. So that would be great if you can do that. So print it, put it big in your office because it will be so awesome to walk in, see all your goals, see all your progress, and really feel energized to complete the actions to get you to the final result. So real quick, the pipeline is your leads. So any leads that you're working on, let's put them right here so nobody slips through the cracks and we're making sure they're getting followed up. Active listings, we got to stay on top of that, making sure marketing's right, offers are coming in, sellers are updated, that's got to be top of mind, and of course the pending sales. Then here, which is the prospecting and most important portion of the tracker, is your conversations. So from the business plan, when we filled out the business plan, it calculates how many conversations you need to have on a daily and a weekly basis. So this number will come directly from the business plan. And then you just track how many conversations you had that week. So it could be calls, and it could be door knocking, networking, other events, text messages, social media, bulk email, all of those count as long as it's a two-way conversation. So put in the numbers for the actuals and then sum it up right here. How many conversations did you do? And what is that compared to the goal? And then, of course, we want to know, did you get the listing appointment? Did you sign the listing agreement? Same with the buyer consultations and buyer broker agreements. And then any projects that you're working on that week. This portion is just to keep track of all of the weeks that are in the quarter. So there's 13 weeks in every quarter. So once you complete that, we want to jump over here and then do a check mark or a number or something that identifies how many conversations did you do? Did you hit the goal? Or do we have to make up the conversations for the following week? That's pretty much it, because the rest stays the same. The quarterly goals are going to stay the same. The yearly goals are going to stay the same for the whole year. And then you want to put in the individual broken down goals for each quarter. So we have them visual here. And then you track your GCI and this cool progress chart here. Same thing with the units. You can either put a check mark or you can color it in, or you can put a number if you're way exceeding the goal. Of course, we would love to see that. So that's it for the tracker. If you have any questions, please let me know. And I would love to see these on our next coaching calls filled out either behind you or snapshot sent to us before our calls. I'll see you guys soon.